Heath, Hounds.
Welcome back to Heath, Hounds, episode 58. Today's episode, we have the 7:15 staying race at the Gardens tonight. There's 6 very strong heats of it, and there's plenty of good surrounding races. The main thing is there's plenty of winners to be found, so let's get into things. Race 1, this was a really hard race with plenty of chances in this race, but I'm going with box 7, Allegation. It was a good couple starts back, and I'm hoping misses the kick, and if so, the 8 can card across and cause some trouble while the 7 can get through the field. So race 1, box 7, Allegation. Race 2, I've gone with box 4, Tour General. The class dog in this field, he gets a huge drop in class, and a clear run should see us sitting behind the red and running it down late. So race 2, box 4, Tour General. Race 3, happy to be against the favourite here in Good Odds Cash, and be with Good Odds Emma here. Good Odds Cash just hasn't quite been beginning as well recently, and could find a bit of trouble in this field. Good Odds Emma has been racing really well. A vacant inside box gives her the room, and we should see her out in front and on the arm, which will be hard to catch. Moving on to race 4, I've gone with Ritzadonna. Looks awfully hard to beat here with the draw, and should well suit the 600, but I'm happy to have an each way play on the red here. Last time over the shorter trip and was ran on real nice, and should relish the extra ground and draws the red, which helps. So should see the rail and should power to the line for a nice each way play. I just think Ritzadonna is probably a bit too short here to be back in. So each way on the red in race 4. Moving on to race 5, it's the first of the 6 7:15 heats, and I've gone with box Sound of Silence. The form matches him to be winning here, and even money, he'll be a nice bet. The 3's at decent odds for an each way play, and the best value on the card for me was Super running a couple starts back over 600, around 34, which is going pretty well. And when you compare its race time compared to Zipping Kansas record breaking trial, this dog isn't far off, so a nice each way play on the 3, and I think Sound of Silence is probably the win bet there. Moving on to race 6, I've gone with box 5, Tanya Keeping. Looks to be put in this race through Commission, who's drawn on in the inside, and will be running a nice race. I just don't think can run out the full distance, so if Tanya Keeping can just sit in a nice position behind Commission, we should be able to run it down late. Zipping Kansas, drawn out wide. Not sure how he'll go. The 2 Victorians drawn inside. Questions on how they'll handle the track. And I just think Tanya Keeping will get a nice run throughout the race through Commission. So race 6, box 5, Tanya Keeping. Race 7, I've gone with box 3, Cool Burbsky. Looks the dog to beat in this series. You can't come in with much better form. Has great track and trip record, so looks very hard to beat and probably the best bet of the night on the card. Race 8, I've gone with box 7, Super Australia. Has group form. The home state dog in this race was super last week, and I think gets a nice draw here. Untapped, can travel questionably, so we don't know how well she's handled the trip. Kalinda Paddy will need some luck, and Gypsy Wine on Tiger Jack are chances. I just think Super Australia is just the better dog. So race 8, box 7, Super Australia. Move on to race 9. I've gone with box 1, Kalinda Lady. She's probably the easy pick here. She's at even money. Stanley Road, he's probably just not going great as well as he can at the moment. And Kalinda Lady clicks through the gears really well and will be running home. While I think the play in this race is probably the 500 Ranger at each way odds. Was really good a couple starts back when just beaten by Tanya Keeping, and will look to lead this race. And I just think Kalinda Lady might just need a bit of luck to run him down. So an each way play on the 5, but I do think Kalinda Lady will be the one to beat. Moving on to race 10, I've gone with box 4, Miss Esme. It was good at Dubbo when resumed after a little break. Got beaten at Wenny in round 4th last, and then ran 4th last week over this trip. So look, should be better for the run. We'll probably lead this field, and I just think Mapunga Ruby just hasn't been too good recently. Just seems a bit off. Might be something there, but I think Miss Esme wins this race. So race 10, box 4, Miss Esme. Race 11, I've gone with box 6, Hudson Bolt. Looks to lead this fit race and will work hard for the lead. The dangers are the probably two dogs drawn outside of him, as he'll give them the card across in this race. But if he is leading and on the arm, he'll be hard to run down. So race 11, box 6, Hudson Bolt. Moving on to race 12, I've gone with box 5, Keeping On. Looks really hard to beat. He looks to be the likely leader. Nothing will be too strong in this race, so leading early will be the way to win. He looks to be doing that and being the better beginner in this field. So race 12, box 5, should I say. Moving on to his Hound of the Week, it goes to Dewana Fernando, trained by Brendan Dewan, who was super last night at Geelong, breaking his maiden first start, breaking 26. On a slow track, I thought progresses through to the semi-finals of this Pink Diamond Series, and he's definitely one to watch, and not just for this Pink Diamond Series, but beyond it, because I think this is a dog with plenty of upside. So he's Hound of the Week. That's episode 58, the 7:15 staying race at the Gardens tonight, and best of luck on the punt.